Hi there, today I'm going to be doing a Final Cut Pro X basics tutorial on the basics. So here in front of me I have some clips from my music video, so my music video footage. I'm going to show you some basic tools with these clips in mind. So first of all I'm going to do the green screen tool, so the keying tool with this green screen footage. So as you can see here, on the right hand side in the bottom corner there is install effects. So this part is install effects and this is transitions. So we press this one with the effects and then you go down to keying, or you just type keyer and then it should give you the effect keyer, and basically you just drag that effect onto the clip that you want to put it on, and then it gets rid of the green background for you, and basically you've got a black background. So now that you've got black background, you can put anything as the background. So for example this clip here, if you drag this underneath the clip with the green screen footage, you can now see that the background for the green screen shot is now the city shot. So that's a very clever technique to use for green screen. So the next tool I'm going to be talking about is basically just cutting stuff like that. So here, as you can see, where this on the left hand side there's a drop down menu, so you press that and basically this gives you a list of the things you can use. They're little tools, but they're very simple tools but very little. And basically, when you press one, it changes your mouse. So for example, if you want to cut something, you can use the blade, or you can put, and these letters on the side, these mean shortcuts on your keyboard. So if you literally just press B, it will basically take you to this mouse shortcut. So as you can see here, if I use this, it will cut a clip for me. As you can see, it's cut a clip. I'll zoom in. So and if you want to go back to that, you can go back here and press select, select is basically just the normal mouse. And basically, and if you want to use a shortcut, for example, I just press B on my keyboard, and then it will take me to that. And if I press A again, that will take me back to the select mouse thing. So and also another basic tool is going backspace, so step backward. So to do it the long way, you can go to edit up here and press undo blade skimmer, or undo the last thing that you did. So it's undo that, or you can press Command Z and it will take you back again. That's the quick way of doing it. It's just by pressing Command Z on your keyboard. And so that's a basic tool there. And if you want to record a voiceover, that's the next tool I'm going to show you. You go up here to Window, you go down, and here is Record Voiceover. And basically you can record your voice into the file, into the project you're doing, and then your voice is recorded. So that's quite a simple technique as well. Another skill is basically if you want to export something, you want to select all of the footage that you've got on this project. As you can see here, if you want to select all of this, you can press Command A, and then it selects all the footage in the project that you've got. So you just press Command A, and then you can go up here. If you want to share it to a master file before you upload it to YouTube, for example, you can go to File, then you go to Share, and then you can either share it to DVD, master file, Apple devices, Facebook, YouTube, Vimeo. So that's a simple way. If you just want to go straight to YouTube, you can press that. Or if you want to go to master file first before you upload it to YouTube, press master file, and then it will give you some options, as you can see, and basically press next, and then it converts it to master file onto your hard drive or onto your computer. And yeah, so that's another skill. And also to zoom in and to zoom out. So if you want to zoom in on the clip that you're looking at, basically press Command plus or Command hyphen, so Command minus. So on your keyboard you press Command and the plus sign, and that would zoom in. If you want to zoom out, Command and the minus sign, which is the hyphen symbol. Yeah. And also another skill I'm going to show you is layering. So as you saw, that was some sort of layering, technically, but that's basically keying a background. So anyway, if you want to layer, so I'm going to move this clip here, I'm going to put it above one of the clips. And as you can see, this has taken over the entire thing. So we don't want that. If we want to layer it, you go up here, so that is basically clip, that is colour correction, there, that is sound, and that is information. So if you want to go to the clip, if you want to edit the clip itself, you go to this symbol. And if you want to adjust the colour in the shot, you can go to colour correction. But first I will show you the video clip. So if you want to layer this, you can adjust with the opacity, as you can see here. So for example, look, basically when you're using the opacity, it's basically layering over lots of different shots, as you can see. So it's quite a useful effect. And if you want to blend it in a certain way, you can go to blend mode, which is very similar to the Photoshop blend mode, which you see, and the same options which are on Photoshop. So overlay, so that creates a different blending mode, basically. Lighten, screen, difference, subtract, yeah, lots of things like that. So yeah, that's that. The next thing I will show you is transforming. So if you want to make a clip bigger, if you want to zoom in on something, or just basically, yeah, zoom in, if you want the shot to be of this guy's head instead of just the whole of a whole long shot of the boy, you can press this button here. That means transform. So it gives you the option to transform it, crop it, or distort it. So if you want to transform it, it's better to go on up here. That's the view, so the percentage view that you're on. So this is on fitting the entire screen. That's why it says fit. And if you want to zoom out, go to 12.5%, and then it takes you to even smaller view. So if you want to zoom in, for example, you go like that and adjust it so that it's just on his, so it's basically a medium shot or a medium close-up. I'll go back to fit. Basically that's what the shot would look like. And as you can see though, it's kind of grainy because you've zoomed in, so the quality goes down when you do that. And if you want to crop, it's the same thing. You just crop the image like that, yeah, and everything like that. So yeah, that's that thing. So now I will show you colour correction. So if you want to change the colour of this shot, you can go to either this is the same thing. As you can see, it's like a magic wand tool. Basically it sorts out the colour of the shot. So as you can see, balance colour, match colour, show colour inspector. Colour inspector is where you change the colour correction of the colour of the shot. So if you want to match colour, you can match colour with another clip so that it matches, even though I think that this tool doesn't really work very well, because yeah, you should just manually change the colour so that the colour looks similar. That's the best way to match shots up, by doing it manually, I think. If you want to balance colour, it will balance it so that the colour is evenly distributed throughout the shot. Yeah, that creates a different effect too. And anyway, if you want to go to colour correction, you can adjust the colour of the shot. So as you can see, I'm making it greener here. I don't really know the difference between all 4 of these, but basically I just know that they create different colours. So if you want a bluey kind of shot, you can go with that, or a pink shot, or a blue shot. Yeah, basically these change the different colours of everything. So yeah, that's what colour correction is. And you can also change the saturation here. So that's a lot of saturation, no saturation. Exposure, you can do the same. So it's really loads of light being let in or no light being let in. And yeah, so you can change different things there. A bit like Photoshop too, but without the layers. And let me think, what else is there? Also, if you want to create a slug is basically a shot with which is just black. If you just want a placeholder before you, basically if you want to have like a whole clip, which is, or a whole project set up and planned and everything, and you need a placeholder just to hold something in place, you can go to edit and then you go to down here to insert generator, and you can either have a placeholder or a gap. A gap is basically a slug, which is just a black screen. As you can see here, black screen. And then a placeholder is basically just one with people instead. As you can see, there's people here. So yeah. And then another tool you can use is freeze frame. So if you want to take an image of a shot while it's moving, you can stop it, go to edit, and then go down to where is it? Add freeze frame. Press that, and then it takes an image of the shot for you, basically a screenshot of the shot and everything. So yeah. And then here, I'm just going to go over this, but this tool here basically helps you to get to the end of a clip. So this clip here, for example, it's quite a long clip, and if you want to cut it, for example, let me cut it. And if you want to find that again, if you want to find the end of that, where you've cut it, when this tool is on, it helps you find the end of the thing. So I've turned it off now, and as you can see, hold on a second. Don't know what's happening now. Strange things are happening. I don't understand that, but anyway, when this tool isn't on, it won't find the end for you. As you can see, it just goes past it. You can't find, it doesn't stop exactly on the end, and if you can't find the end, then it's just going to cause a lot of problems. So if you want to cut somewhere, or if you add another clip, it will leave a little tiny clip, which is quite annoying. And yeah, it's just very annoying when you don't have that tool on. But when you have that tool on, as you can see, it finds the end. And when it goes yellow, that means it's found the end for you. So that tool's very, very useful. Basically, you should just always have that on. And here, this is basically the view. So if you want to see this, the width difference, you can go like this, make the width smaller, or you can make the width bigger like this, if it helps you, if it's easy for you. And if you just want the general whole thing to be smaller, you can just go like that. It's basically the same as zooming out and zooming in. So yeah, if you want to zoom out or zoom in onto a certain clip, yeah, you can just adjust it here and everything. So yeah. And also, as I said earlier, there's installed effects here. So if you go to all, different effects you can find on footage. It's not working. Don't know why it stayed on the Kia, but for example, these are effects, and if you can put certain effects on certain clips, as you can see, you'd see what that looks like in that clip. See what that looks like over that clip. It makes it look darker and everything. So yeah, there's effects that in Final Cut Pro which you can use, which are quite good. And yeah, so I think that I've covered the basics in this tutorial. So thank you for watching, and goodbye.